There is a huge BJP protest that we're reporting on from the national capital. Remember, there has been a huge escalation in the political face-off between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party amid corruption allegations. The BJP there staging a protest. The BJP has been protesting across several areas of the national capital against the AAP-led government over allegations of corruption in the now withdrawn liquor policy of the national capital. So those are pictures of the BJP protests against the Delhi government that we're getting to you. We don't know the exact location of the protest at the moment. We will get you more information from Vedant, who's joining us on the phone line for more. Vedant, where are these protests taking place? What's happening?
Right, Rishika, these BJP protests are happening right outside CM Kejriwal's residence. Remember, today a stormy day 2 of the confidence vote in the Delhi Assembly. Remember, BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party staged huge protests yesterday as well. The BJP has been staging protests demanding the sacking of Ministers Manish Sisodia and Satyendra Jain over corruption charges. And they've also been protesting because they were marshalled out of the assembly yesterday. And today as well, we saw BJP leaders storming into the well of the House, holding placards, demanding the sacking of Ministers Manish Sisodia and Satyendra Jain. Now remember, today was, a very crucial day as far as the political saga between the AAP and the BJP is concerned. The AAP continued to level corruption charges against the BJP, saying that the LG, Vinay Kumar Saxena, was involved in a money laundering scam of 1,400 crore when he was the chairman of the Khadi and Village Industries Commission. Now, so far, the Aam Aadmi Party hasn't been able to back it with solid proof. The BJP, however, continue to rubbish these claims, saying that these are diversionary tactics and they're trying to, escape corruption charges against their ministers. So this is all happening in the backdrop of the Excise Policy scam. Now, Manish Sisodia today was the CBI examined his bank locker today, and he said that he's gotten a clean sheet from the CBI. However, the CBI has refused to comment on it. So the AAP versus BJP saga, of course, intensifying in the national capital every passing day.
Right, and very dramatic pictures. So Vedant, what you're reporting essentially is that these are huge protests that are taking place outside the Delhi Chief Minister's residence. You can actually see protesters breaching the Delhi police barricade. They are carrying BJP flags and banners. They are protesting against the AAP government over allegations of corruption. What is the situation at the Chief Minister's residence? Has security been beefed up? Because, we have seen violence outside the Chief Minister's residence in the past as well when there were protests that turned ugly.
That's right, Rishika. So the BJP MLAs have just about started protesting, and police deployment is being beefed up as the protests continue. Remember, BJP MLAs did say that they continue their protest against the Aam Aadmi Party. They've constantly been saying that they are not allowed to speak inside the assembly, so they're forced to resort to such protests. Yesterday said that they sat on a dharna, an overnight dharna yesterday, and today in the House as well they continue to protest. And they clearly said that since they are not allowed to speak inside the assembly, they will continue to stage protests and dharnas against the Aam Aadmi Party.